Aquarius. So that's kind of the energy, how I'm like moving stuff. Like I feel Aquarius, I feel like that's kind of like the energy that you're in. This is a full moon in Cancer for you, Cancer. The Aquarius. Aquarius, I feel like you're discombobulated. I feel like you're still like fixing things, like messing with things, like tweaking little things here, right? Yeah, I feel like you're trying to get something just perfect. I feel like you're like in between projects here. Like I feel like you have like a lot going on here. Yeah. I feel like you have a lot going on. There's a yeah. I feel like you are kind of like overwhelmed at this point. Like I feel like it's kind of like scrambling you, right? I feel like you're holding like several different plates in the air at this time. I feel like you're almost like an octopus here, right? Like you have all these hands doing all these things, connected with all these different people here, right? Yeah, I feel like it's kind of like leaving you in like this confusion state, like disarray. That's what it is. Scratch my nose there. Disarray. Just a lot going on. Just a lot. Um, Like I feel like you could be in the middle of projects. Like I feel like you have stuff going on at home. I feel like you have stuff going on at work here. Like nothing is in its like exact place as like you're seeing fit yet. You're like in between. You're in that in between space, right? I feel like you have a lot of different projects going on here for you. A lot of different projects. Working with a lot of different people here as well. I feel like you have several things going on up in the air for you at this time. Aquarius, yeah. I feel like you're trying to find like a comfort zone, a comfort level in this like disarray, right? I don't feel like it's chaos here either. I feel like it's just a lot going on. And I feel like Aquarius, you like to have control of these things, right? And I feel like at this time it's like almost like meant for you to like find like self-control in the middle of this like I don't want to even call it a mess because I don't feel like it's a mess. I feel like it's just a lot going on. I feel like it's just a lot going on here, right? And I feel like you're trying to find like grounding. I feel like you're trying to find like stability in this process here, right? We have Eight of Swords first out. See, I feel once again, it's like a disarray. It's like an octopus. It's Eight of Cups here, right? Or Eight of Swords here, right? Like on the outside world here, like nobody can really like see this like chaos that you're like seeing, right? Like I feel like you're seeing, you're feeling like it's a lot going on here, like a lot of thoughts, a lot of actions here, right? That you're like kind of working in, right? And I feel like it's like confusing you, discombobulating you. You're really not sure which way's up, which way's down here. But you're still trying to find your grounding. You're trying to find peace amongst like all of the stuff going on here for you, right? Yeah. Yeah, it's just a lot. I feel like most of it's in your head here as well, right? Like I don't think it's the reality. I don't think the rest of the world is even like seeing this either, right? I feel like you're just trying to find balance within yourself. I feel like you're just trying to like find calmness here, right? Yes, Aquarius. Yeah, it's just a lot going on. Three of Wands. Yeah, I feel like this is I feel like you're like getting in your head almost about like what the future's gonna hold, what's gonna be coming up for you here, right? Like I feel like you're foreseeing a lot that's gonna be happening for yourself here, for others. And yeah, I feel like you're just trying to like ride the wave, stay patient in the process here, right? Because like you're seeing something that's so much bigger on the horizon for you. It's just about staying patient, not letting the waves like throw you off balance here, right? Don't let the waves overtake you as well. And we have Four of Swords. Once again, I feel like you're learning how to find your peace within just life's crazy lifeness, you know, like life's crazy lifeness, right? Yeah. I feel like the more you're finding like a peace, calm space, really focusing in on what it is you're wanting to happen instead of focusing in on like all the craziness around you here, right? I feel like it's gonna be a lot more healing for yourself, right? Yeah, take some time out to really just rest, to really work on yourself here, especially in this time where I feel it's you're overwhelmed. That's what it is. I feel like you're overwhelmed. You have just a lot going on here. And we have Eight of Cups. Yeah. Yes. I feel like in this, we have two eights here. I feel like in this process, I feel like it's causing you to walk away from like a lot of unnecessary projects that I feel like you've almost like signed up for as well here, right? Yeah, I feel like you've like overwhelmed yourself. I feel like you've overburdened yourself. I feel like you've taken on too many projects. You're having too many conversations with too many people here. And I feel like you're not resting when you should be, right? Yeah, I feel like you're learning what's a priority, what you need to continue in, what, you know, like, yeah. I feel like you're cutting a lot of things off at this time, right? Things that just aren't working out, right? Like I feel like there's like some paths here in this like discombobulation that like things just really aren't like working out. Like it's almost like a blockage here, right? You can't move across you can't walk across this floor with all of these like broken glasses on the floor here, right? It's hard to see where you're going because it's in the dark even. Yeah, I feel like you're really kind of separating yourself from things that just are not purposeful at this time. Really just are not clicking for you. If something doesn't feel right here for you, especially with this Eight of Cups, if something doesn't feel right, if something is feeling really itchy, really frustrating here, I feel like you're almost making yourself walk away and get some rest, trying to recharge here. I feel like you're trying to almost get a different perspective as to like the situation that you're going through here as well, right? Yeah. 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 I feel like you're really needing to rest up for this next part of the journey that you have going on. I feel like it's going to be a little bit harder than, yeah, I'm seeing it almost like a video game here. Like the next level is going to be a little bit harder than like what you've had to deal with before here as well, right? Yeah, so it's really about centering yourself, focusing yourself, really staying patient and calm in the process. That's going to be the most beneficial for you. That's going to be the most beneficial part for yourself. Not allowing like things that are negative or not working out for you to like detour you off of what it is you're trying to do as well, right? If this direction isn't working out how you're wanting it to, like, I feel like you're just rerouting. I feel like you're taking a break, you're sitting down, you're resting and recharging before you reroute, right? It's almost like when you have your GPS, right? And it's like really discombobulating and taking you in all these circles here, right? If you just stay patient and just like almost just like park your car for a minute and like allow your your phone to like kind of get it, you know, you have to like, you know, allow your map system to like reroute correctly, right? And not get frustrated and keep running in circles here, right? Take like a wider perspective, you know, you kind of have to zoom out of like the, you know, the micro part of the map so you can kind of get an idea as to where you're going here, right? I feel like that's more or less what you're doing. If you have like a macro perspective of the map, you're able to like, okay, if I go this way, this way, this way, you know, instead of just trusting in like what you're being told to do as well here, right? Yeah, I feel like it's going to be a lot more beneficial for you. Allow yourself to breathe here, right? And we have this Three of Swords. Yeah. I feel, yeah, once again, yeah, you're having to walk away from anything that's really been frustrating, really been like upsetting you here, right? I feel like there's some things here that, which is, I feel like this discombobulation, this like disarray here, I feel like it's mostly from your mind, like your mind chatter here, right? Yeah. And I feel like you're almost like breaking your own heart, like frustrating your own self here, right? And I feel like you're really walking away from this type of energy that you have going on. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like you've like almost tied yourself up and you're confused as to which direction to go, right? Like you have all these different like ways, and I feel like it, like all of these different things are pulling at you only to drain you here, right? Only to like separate yourself from like having like this love energy. It's really only coming in to confuse you, and I feel like you're really walking away from that. I feel like you're really yeah, I feel like you're really resisting any like negative, tense, frustrating emotions that you have going on here. And I feel like you're really like just working with yourself, you know, taking time out for yourself, really resting, really recharging again and healing your heart energy. Yeah. Yeah. Let's get one more card out for this pile. We have Four of Pentacles. Yes. Once again, I feel like you had all of these different energies that you were going towards, going within here. And yeah, I feel like that's having you to like take a step back here, really really withhold your energy here, like really not share what it is you're going through or how you're feeling here at this time. I feel like if people are like coming up, hey, can you help me with this? Can you help me with that? I feel like you're almost resisting and telling them like, no, I can't do that today. Like, once again, I feel like you're saving up your energy. You're saving up your focus. You're having to save yourself, recharge yourself. What little bit of energy that you are receiving in this recharging space, like you can't just go and give it all away, or else I feel like you'll be depleted. I feel like you're really realizing that and seeing that here as well. Yeah, I feel like you could also be holding yourself back from anything that's like really hurt your feelings here as well. Like I feel like if there's an energy here that really broke your heart or hurt your feelings, I feel like you're resisting it. I feel like you're really walking away from it. I don't think you're like giving and receiving with these energies any longer, right? Like I feel like you're almost protecting yourself. I feel like you're building up walls in order to protect your energy, protect your love, right? So that you're not going back to these like heartbreaking, discombobulated spaces here as well, right? With this Eight of Swords, we have the Moon card. I don't think other people around you are even seeing the discombobulation, the frustration, the irritation here that you're kind of working through, right? Yeah. I feel like you're keeping like all of like the discombobulation, all the like stressors here. Like I feel like you're keeping it very much to yourself here. Once again, I feel like this is an underlying like emotional tension that you're working through, right? I feel like it's just like I'm almost seeing like the bottom of the wheel of fortune here for you, especially with this moon card. Yeah, I feel like you're just like learning how to like clear yourself. Like, yeah, once again, like you could be working with water a lot more as well, like taking more baths here. I feel like you're having to do this in order to like clear out some of this air energy that you're like having stuck in your head, right? I feel like you're really having to like take some time out, really clear yourself at this time. Cleanse yourself of any of these negative emotions here so you can actually get like a clear reading for yourself, for others, right? So you can redirect yourself and your and the way you're trying to go here, right? Yeah, it's hard to see anything clearly when you have a lot of mind chatter going on. And I don't think it's even positive mind chatter here as well. I feel like it's having you to take a lot of time out for yourself, really work through some emotional spaces here, right? I feel like you're getting more into your emotions and less into your thought space here. I feel like that's going to be very beneficial for you. And we have 2 of Wands. Yes. Yeah. Once again, once you get into this water energy, more into this emotional energy, more into this cleansing energy for yourself, it's going to redirect you. It's going to take you in a whole different direction than I think you were even seeing. I feel like you had so many different directions pulling at you. You were uncertain as to where it was you were supposed to be going, right? Too much air. You're working in way too much air energy. You are an Aquarius, but once again, this, I feel like it's this full moon in Cancer. Look at this. This full moon in Cancer, I feel like it's going to be redirecting you. I feel like it's going to be showing you the direction you're supposed to be going in, right? I feel like this water energy is really going to be clearing out a lot for you. Really clearing out. I feel like the direction you're going to be going in wasn't even an option that you were considering in your head, right? Yeah. This option isn't gonna clear up for you. You're not going to see it clearly unless you're really clearing out your emotional space, unless you're really clearing out how you're thinking, how you're feeling here as well, right? A lot of self-care, and then we have the Hierophant, a lot of self-care. This is a process. You're having to learn how to ground yourself. You're learning how to really work with different energies here as well. The water energy isn't as comforting to an Aquarius, right? Yeah, they are like the water bearer, right? But you hold energy. You're holding, and you learn how to like pour it out here, right? And so I feel like this is more of an energy where you're submerged. And I don't think that that's as comfortable for you. And I feel like you're really learning how to work through that here as well, right? Yeah, take it one step at a time. Take it one step at a time. This is something you're supposed to be learning. This is something that's going to be beneficial for you as well. I feel like this is almost something you're going to be showing other people how to like use for themselves here, right? Yeah. It's almost like you have to go through sickness to understand health, right? Like you have to be sick so you know what healthy feels like here, right? I feel like that's almost what this energy is. Like you're having to like have like a lot of frustration, confusion around you here, right? A lot of tension, so you can learn how to ground yourself, learn how to center yourself, learn how to like refocus your energy here. And I feel like that's almost bringing in like a promotion for you here as well. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Once you get this promotion, I feel like your vision, your insight as to what's going to be coming, what direction you're supposed to be going in for the future, I feel like it's going to become a lot more clear for you. A lot more clear. Where I feel like you were letting like the water overtake you, right? Like where I feel like instead of like surfing, you were drowning here, right? Once you really kind of clear that out, I feel like you're really learning how to like ride the waves of emotion, right? You know, really figure out how it is you're supposed to be moving out here for yourself, right? Yeah. Your vision, your insight, I feel like that's what this promotion was. Your vision and your insight's going to be becoming a lot more clear, right? Like how, I feel like you're also going to be seeing how it is you're supposed to be moving in these situations. So it's going to be for your best benefit and also for the benefit of others as well, right? Yeah. And we have the Chariot once again, how you can clearly move out here for the world. So the actions that you're taking are helping others that are coming behind you as well, right? Yeah. Yeah, I feel like you're going to be foreseeing like where it is you're supposed to be going, how it is you're supposed to be moving here, right? This could have to do with the car as well. Yeah. And we have death. That's what I'm saying. You know the where you're supposed to be going here. It's going to be very transformative, like how you had been moving in the past, like that's being completely changed for you. That's being completely rerouted. I think the direction that you were going in, I don't even think that you, once again, I don't even think you had considered this as an option here, but it's time to end the cycle as you've known it up to this point, in order in order for you to get discombobulation, in order for you to get some more balance in your life here as well, right? Yeah. I don't think you were moving in a balanced way, and I think that's where like the tension started like coming in, like the frustration here. Yeah, I feel like you were like giving away your power too much, and it was really throwing you off here, right? I feel like you were giving too much of yourself out to other people in situations, and I feel like that was taking a lot out of you here, right? And so I feel like as you're refocusing, you're recentering here, you're really learning how it is you're supposed to be moving. I feel like it's helping you put yourself in balance here. And I feel like as you're moving through the world, it's going to make a lot more sense to yourself and to others, right? That way others can almost like follow in your footsteps here as well, right? I feel like it was even hard for like you to lead others like where to go, because I feel like you were going in so many different directions. I don't think anybody was understanding what it was you were trying to do. And I feel like it was hard for them to like jump on board here with you. Yeah, it was hard for them to jump on board, right? And I feel like that's why you had to like take initiative and change some things in your life. Really allow changes to come in for you so that your life can make more sense for yourself, right? Yeah. As you're learning how to rebalance yourself here, I feel like there's a lot within yourself that you're healing, right? I feel like you're really taking a break. I feel like you're really recharging. I feel like you were really like doing too much. I feel like you had too many thoughts going on, too many projects here as well. And I feel like it's like at this time, I feel like you're being put in a restful state. Yeah. Once again, self-care. I feel like you're having to do a lot of self-care. And then we have Ace of Cups, a lot of self-care, especially with this Four of Swords and this Ace of Cups. Look at these, like you're really working on your heart energy. You're really working on yourself. There's a lot within yourself that you're having to heal here. A lot. It's time for you to recharge. It's time for you to find the love within yourself and the love for others that you have, right? Yeah. And we have strength. Yes. Once again. And then we have the little heart pendant here. That's 3 hearts here. Yeah. Aquarius, I feel like you're really working on yourself at this time. I feel like you're really healing yourself. You're really strengthening yourself. You're really finding out who it is you're supposed to be as well. You're having, yeah, once again, you're having to take this time out. You're having to take this break in order to strengthen yourself, right? In order to become a lot more calm. I feel like in the past, I feel like you were not in this calm energy. I feel like you were more in like the lion energy here as well. Then we have Knight of Pentacles. Aquarius, you are learning how to ground yourself. You're stabilizing yourself here. You're really rooting yourself. I feel like you'd be working with your root chakra and your heart chakra a lot more. Right? I feel like the more you are finding like this love energy, this heartfelt energy, I feel like that's able to like really root yourself, right? Yeah. Yeah, I feel like in the past you had a lot of, like I'm almost seeing this as like your chakras. Like I feel like your chakras were so out of balance. We're so like all over the place here. Like there was nothing in balance. Nothing was in check for you with this in the past. The more you're resting, the more you're recharging, the more you're really taking care of yourself, really strengthening your emotional state here, and like learning how to come across like gentle as the lamb. I feel like that's really going to be helping you out here. And once again, I feel like that's making you walk away from a lot of things. A lot of things. I feel like you were needing to take this break, this recharging moment for yourself, because you have a lot coming up in the future here. A lot coming up. Yeah. We have this 8 of Cups. What is it that you're walking away from? And you see it goes from this card to this card, right? Like you started walking away from something, right? And I feel like as you're like almost like walking behind you here, right? I feel like there's a lot of things that got broken as you left, right? I feel like that's almost why it was having you to like leave these situations, because I feel like it was really dark, really sad for you, and it wasn't for you any longer. Like what the energy you were supposed to be working in was this, right? Like your path was supposed to be cleared out. Things were supposed to be really taken care of for you, so you know what direction you should go in, right? What is this 8 of Cups? We have Page of Swords. Yeah, I feel like if you've been spying on anybody here, I feel like you're walking away from that. I feel like if you are spying on somebody at this time, I feel like the things that you were finding out are really sad. Really heartbreaking. Yeah. And I feel like it was almost deterring you from like going into that situation any longer as well. Yeah. We have 9 of Wands. Yeah, I feel like there was something here that you were very passionate about, right? That really kind of lit you on fire here, right? And I feel like whatever the situation was, I feel like you were like wanting to get more information about it here, right? And the things that you were finding out really made you sad, really kind of hurt your feelings, broke your heart here a little bit. And I feel like that caused you to walk away, right? And then we have the 8 of Swords here. We have 8 of Cups and 8 of Swords. Yeah, as you walked away, I feel like you knew this was a transformational state. I feel like you knew like, hey, I can't go back to this. Like once you start like turning yourself into a butterfly here, you can't go back to a caterpillar. And I feel like you were knowing, seeing, and understanding that. Like once I walk away from this, I can't go back. Right. And so I feel like once again, that's being like making you be like between 2 projects here, right? Yeah. 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 What is this 3 of Swords? That's the thing. I feel like walking away from this energy like really broke your heart. I feel like it really made you sad here as well. Yeah, I don't think you really necessarily were wanting this transformation. I don't think you were really wanting these things to happen here, right? But I feel like it's something that you're having to go through because I feel like you have something so much more beautiful coming for you on the horizon, right? Like, I feel like this situation, once again, I feel like this situation just got like really sharp and uncomfortable for you, right? Like if you continued walking in this direction, like you were just gonna get busted up here. Same here. Like if you continued in this energy, you were just gonna get busted up. And I feel like you realized that even though it was something you felt very passionate for, it was something that really inspired you here as well. It was time for you to walk away from it. Right. And then we have this 3 of Swords. Yeah, I feel like this transformation's almost been painful for you. I don't think this is something that you were really wanting to go through as well. And we have the Hermit. Yeah. 4 Wands. Yeah, I feel like this could have left you alone in your house. Yeah. I feel like it was making you spend a lot more time alone. I feel like your home is a lot more empty. I feel like you're really having to work through your emotions here, right? Yeah, somebody could have left you here. Yeah. Aquarius, somebody could have left you. I feel like there was a home here that you were sharing with somebody. And I feel like they're leaving. I feel like that's breaking your heart. I don't think it's something you necessarily wanted to go through, but I feel like it's time. I feel like it's time. And I feel like you're holding yourself back from them. See, somebody with the Hermit and the 4 of Wands, the 5 of Pentacles, and the 3 of Swords, and then we have the 4 of Pentacles. It almost looks like somebody moved out. They pulled all their stuff out from the house, you know, like, yeah, I feel like you're really holding yourself back. I feel like you're really I feel like you're picking up and moving on here, right? I feel like it's time. Yeah, I feel like somebody moved out. I feel like there was some spying here. I feel like there was some spying here. I feel like it really broke your heart what you found out. And I feel like somebody came and packed up and moved on. Or you could have done this, Aquarius. And I feel like you're not wanting to give and receive with them. I feel like whatever it is you've accumulated up to this point, I feel like you're taking it with you. Yeah, and we have the Lovers. I feel if there is a love relationship here, you're holding yourself back from it. I don't feel like you're going in this direction. Yeah. Once again, you found some stuff out. You found some stuff out. There was somebody spying here with this Page of Swords. Then we have the Knight of Swords with the Lovers under the 4 of Pentacles. Somebody was holding some secrets back from you. Somebody wasn't sharing everything. And as these truths are revealed, like, I feel like that's making you pack up and move on. Your daughters, once again, somebody was spying, y'all. Somebody was spying. The Lovers, Knight of Swords, and the Daughter of Swords. Somebody was spying. They didn't like what they saw. It's time to move on. Yep. I feel like that's almost why you were needing to be put into this quiet, calm space where you were needing to relax, retreat, recharge here as well, so that you can find the love energy, so you can find stability within yourself. Because I feel like you knew what it was you were supposed to be finding out was gonna like tear everything down, and you're gonna have to start over. Yeah. Time for a new chapter. Time for a new chapter. All right, Aquarius, let's get one card out for how you can help heal this energy. Just one? Thank you guys for liking and subscribing, by the way. Y'all are awesome. I'm being so quiet. I'm trying to be quiet. Okay. Meditate. Once again, especially with this Four of Swords here. Meditate. This is what's going to be the energy that is saving you from this heartbreak, from this irritation, from this tension here, right? Resting, sitting with yourself, being one with the one here, right? Really allowing like the energy to clear out of you, right? Like I feel like there's something so much more beautiful that you have coming in. Something so much more beautiful. I feel like you know that. I feel like that's why you're finding more acceptance with this than I think you would have before, right? Yeah. Meditate. I feel like that's how you're going to find your answer. The next direction you're supposed to be going here as well, right? Yeah. Sit with yourself. Allow yourself to feel the emotions. Allow yourself to work through these things, right? I feel like that's going to be the only way you're going to be able to heal yourself and get up and move forward, right? In the direction you're supposed to be going in. All right, guys, I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you next time. Bye.